Do you need a shag caddy to score? Okay, I know the headline was designed to get your attention. Let me explain for the people who don't know much about golf. What do golfers think about when they're about to hit the ball? A story told a long time ago about Ben Hogan, who was a famous golfer. When he asked his caddy for a target, there were a number of trees behind the green and they were a bit into the distance. The caddy said, "Aim for the trees, Mr. Hogan." Mr. Hogan said, "Which tree?" This is an example of Hogan's thought process around hitting targets. This thought process is one of the most important psychological principles in any sport. Golf, tennis, converting a try, penalty shootouts, etc. And also in sales. Before taking a shot, a golfer must pick out the smallest possible target. A tennis player must pick a spot to aim in the service court, in the service box. When you talk to weekend hacks, they'll often say, just hit it down the fairway somewhere. And that's usually where it ends up, somewhere. So how does this relate in sales? Many salespeople confuse making lots of phone calls without focusing on closing deals, a lot of activity, but nothing to show for it. They become happy with that aspect. Now, the brain and nervous systems respond best when the eyes focus on the smallest possible target. This is taught in all sports. A quarterback aims for the hands of the receiver, not for the whole quarterback. The smaller the target, the better the focus, the better the result. It's one of the reasons why Federer is known to be the best spot server in tennis. He hits his spots all the time. Everything aligns, body and mind. A golfer needs to have something on his mind if he doesn't want to overthink his swing mechanics. To get into the flow, the target helps fill that void. It prevents distraction. So this is important in many areas. The psychologically undirected salesperson is often in his head thinking about all the things that they shouldn't say, everything that could go wrong. They listen poorly. They are thinking about rejection and fear occupy their mind. It beats me why so many sales managers can't figure out why their salespeople can't make quota or meet their monthly objectives. They default to strategies from the past they think will fix it, and yet the problem persists year in and year out. Nothing changes. And then these sales managers say psychological training has no measurable end result. I beg to differ. Yet they expect the problem to be fixed in an instant with skills-based training. Every action depends on thoughts. So what are your people thinking? Do you know? Do you know the cost of this, of what they're actually thinking? Hogan knew the value of a target. He would always have the shag caddy stand where he wanted to hit the ball in practice. This forced him to stay focused on the target in every shot and helped him in tournament play. There was a reason why he was #1 golfer in his day.